You submitted your IGNOU assignment, waited weeks, and now you keep asking one question. Has it reached the university, and where are my marks? Here is the short answer. You check whether IGNOU received and evaluated your assignment on the official assignment status portal using only your enrollment number and program code, with no password. But the status portal shows the stage, not your marks. Your actual assignment marks appear separately in the assignment column of your grade card. In this complete guide, you will learn exactly how to check your IGNOU assignment status, what every status word means, when and where your marks finally show, and what to do if your status is stuck on not received or your marks are simply not updating. First, let us clear up why this even matters. In IGNOU, every course usually has two scoring parts. The assignment carries 30% of your marks, and the term end exam, the TEE, carries the other 70%. You must pass both parts separately. A brilliant exam score cannot rescue a failed assignment, and a strong assignment cannot rescue a failed exam. That single rule is why your assignment status is not a small detail. If your assignment never reaches the system, or the marks never get uploaded, that course stays incomplete, no matter how well you did in the written exam. Assignments are also for most students the easier 30% to score well in. You write them at home, with your study material open, in your own time. So a healthy assignment score quietly lifts your overall percentage in every subject. That is one more reason to confirm the marks actually landed. Now, the most important idea in this entire video, and the one thing most websites get wrong. There are two completely different things, and students constantly confuse them. The first is the assignment status. The second is the grade card. The assignment status only tells you the stage of your submission. Has the university received it? Is it under evaluation? Is it done? That is all it shows. It does not show a single mark. The grade card is the opposite. It is your online report card, and it shows the actual assignment marks next to your theory marks and practical marks, course by course. So remember this simple map. The status portal answers, did my assignment arrive and get checked? The grade card answers, what score did I actually get? Two portals, two different jobs. Keep them separate and half of all assignment confusion disappears. Let us make it even more concrete with one example we will use throughout. Imagine a sociology course. BSOC 131. On the status portal, BSOC 131 might say received, meaning the university has your assignment but has not finished checking it. At that moment, the grade card assignment column for BSOC 131 is still blank. A few weeks later, the status changes to completed, and only then does a number, say 68 out of 100, appear on your grade card. Same assignment, two portals, updating at two different times. Before we open the portals, keep three things ready. Your 9 or 10-digit enrollment number, exactly as printed on your identity card. Your program code like BA, BCOM, or MBA, and your submission proof, the acknowledgement, receipt, or email you got when you submitted. Keep that proof safe. Later in this video, it becomes the single most powerful thing you own. Now, how to actually check your assignment status step by step. IGNOU gives you more than one way in, so let us take the simplest official route first. Step 1. Open the official website, ignou.ac.in, on your phone or laptop. Step 2. Find the Student Support or Student Zone section on the homepage. Step 3. Look for the Assignment Status option and click it. Step 4. Enter your enrollment number and select your program code from the drop-down list. Step 5. Click Submit. Your assignment status appears on screen, course by course. Take a screenshot and save it. There is also a direct portal, and it is worth knowing. The assignment portal opens at webservices.ignou.ac.in/assignments. The same page also lets you download your assignment questions, so bookmark it. A second official status page covers assignments, practicals, and projects together at isms.ignou.ac.in. You enter the enrollment number, select the program code, click Submit, and it shows the submission status for all three. One helpful note: IGNOU sometimes updates these exact web addresses, so if a direct link ever fails, do not panic. Just start again from ignou.ac.in and follow the student support menu to assignment status. That route always works. Notice what you did not need. No password, no one-time password, no login ID for regular open and distance learning students. Just your enrollment number and program code. The only exception is fully online programs, where assignments are handled inside the learning management system with your student login. For everyone else, it is open access. Now the part that removes real fear. Let us decode every status word you might see, one by one, because the wording alone causes panic. The first status is received. This is good news. It means the university has your assignment and it is now waiting for or under evaluation. Received does not mean marked yet. It simply means it arrived safely. The second status is under evaluation, sometimes shown as under process. This means a tutor is actively assessing your work right now. You do nothing here but wait. The third status is completed, which some portals show as marked or marks updated. This is the finish line for the status portal. It means evaluation is done and your marks have been uploaded. Now, and only now, is it worth opening your grade card to see the actual number. The fourth status is the one that worries everyone. Not received. Listen carefully, because not received rarely means what students fear. It usually does not mean your assignment is lost. It means the system has not recorded it yet, often simply because the study center has not updated it, or the upload is still pending. We will handle not received in full detail shortly, with an exact step-by-step fix. For now, just hold this thought. Not received is a to-do, not a disaster. Here is a quick reality check on timing, so you check at the right moment instead of every hour. After you submit, the status and the marks do not appear instantly. As a rule of thumb, allow about 30 to 45 days for evaluation and updating. In busy result seasons, right after the June and December exams, it can stretch to 2 or 3 months, and that is officially normal. So check once every 10 to 15 days, not 10 times a day. Refreshing the page hourly does not make a tutor grade faster. So the status portal has finally shown completed. The natural next question is, where exactly do my marks appear? And when? This is where you move from the status portal to the grade card. Your grade card is your online academic report, and it lists up to 4 mark components for every course. Assignment marks from your tutor-marked assignments, theory marks from the written term-end exam, practical marks wherever a course has a lab, and project marks wherever your program includes a project. The one we care about here is the very first one, the assignment column. When your status turns completed, a number appears in that assignment column for that course. That number out of 100 or sometimes out of 50 is your real assignment result. To open it, from the same results or student support section, choose grade card instead of assignment status. The grade card portal is gradecard.ignou.ac.in. Select your program, enter your enrollment number, and your full grade card opens. download it as a PDF and keep it. 2 timing facts make life much calmer here. First, the grade card updates in phases, not all at once. Assignment marks, theory marks, and practical marks can appear on different days. So a blank theory column while your assignment is filled in is completely normal. Second, in most sessions the assignment marks are updated a little before the term-end exam results are declared. So if your assignment marks land first and your exam marks follow later, nothing is wrong. That is the usual order. Now, a light word on passing, because this is a status video, not a marks calculation video. You have to clear your assignment on its own, separately from the exam. In most programs, that means scoring at least around 40% in the assignment, though some undergraduate programs use a slightly lower bar. Because this figure varies by program, always confirm your exact pass mark in your program guide. If you want the full percentage and grade point maths, I have made 2 dedicated videos: the IGNOU percentage calculator and the IGNOU CGPA calculator. I will not repeat that maths here, so do check those. And here is a myth I want to end right now, because it causes a lot of wasted effort. IGNOU does not offer revaluation for assignments. Revaluation, or re-evaluation, applies only to your theory term-end exam papers. There is no form, no fee, and no process to get an assignment rechecked simply because you are unhappy with the score. Along the same lines, you cannot resubmit an assignment just to try for higher marks. A fresh submission is only for genuine cases, such as an assignment that was truly not received, or one you must redo in the next session. If you want to know how theory revaluation and rechecking actually work, that is covered fully in my IGNOU result video. Here, remember the clean rule. Assignments, no revaluation. Theory papers, yes. Now the most valuable part of this video. What to do when your assignment status is stuck, or your marks simply refuse to show up. This one situation causes more panic than almost anything else in IGNOU. So let us handle it calmly and in exact order. First, understand this. In the large majority of cases, an assignment that is submitted but not showing is a temporary delay, not a rejection and not a loss. There are honest reasons for it. Study centers evaluate thousands of assignments by hand. Marks are uploaded manually, in bulk, in phases. Assignments submitted close to the deadline are often processed in a later cycle. And the university's central system updates gradually. Any one of these can leave your status blank for weeks. So here is your exact action ladder. Follow it in this order and do not skip a step. Step 1. Recheck the basics before you worry. Open the status portal again and confirm you selected the correct program code, the correct course code, and the correct session. A surprising number of not showing cases are simply the wrong session being checked. Step 2. Respect the timeline. If it has been less than about 45 days since you submitted, and less than 60 in peak season, the honest answer is to wait. Check every 10 to 15 days. Do not resubmit out of panic because a needless second copy can create confusion. Step 3. Protect your proof. Keep your acknowledgement slip, your postal or submission receipt, your confirmation email, and a screenshot. This proof is the single thing that can restore missing marks. Never throw it away until your marks are safely on the grade card. Now, if a genuine amount of time has passed, usually beyond 45 to 60 days, and the status still says not received or the marks are still blank, you escalate. Again in order. Step 4. Contact your study center first. This is where your assignment was evaluated, so it is the correct first point. Ask them plainly whether it was received, evaluated, and the marks uploaded. Show your proof. Step 5. If the study center does not resolve it, go to your regional center with the same proof. In many cases, marks are corrected and uploaded at the regional center level. Be polite and factual, not aggressive. Give them 10 to 15 days to respond before following up. Step 6. If both centers go silent, raise a formal complaint on IGNOU's grievance portal, iGRAM, at igram.ignou.ac.in. Write a clear description, attach your submission proof, and add your contact details. This creates an official record that the university must act on. And the final option, only when everything else has failed and several months have passed, you can file an RTI, a Right to Information request, to the university. Many students have used this as a last resort to get long pending assignment marks updated, sometimes within a month. But treat RTI as the last step, not the first. Work through the study center, the regional center, and iGRAM first. One clear warning to save you heartbreak. If your assignment genuinely never reached the university, and the deadline for the session has passed, the honest position is that you may have to submit a fresh set of assignments in the next session to complete that course. This is exactly why proof and checking your status early matter so much. Let us also answer the judgment questions students actually search for, because facts alone are not enough. Is checking the assignment status really necessary, or is it optional? It is genuinely important. Your assignment is a compulsory 30% part of every course, and a course cannot be completed until those marks are recorded. Checking early means you catch a missing or wrong entry while there is still time to fix it, instead of discovering it months later when an admission or a job deadline is at stake. So yes, checking is worth the 2 minutes. Are the marks I see online valid and final? The marks on your grade card are your official online record, and they are what count towards your result. Keep in mind the grade card is a live document that updates in phases, so it is provisional until your program is fully complete and your final mark sheet is issued. But for tracking and for most verification, the online grade card is what you rely on. My assignment marks are lower than I expected. What are my real options? Since there is no revaluation for assignments, your options are honest and limited. If you have genuinely failed the assignment, you write and submit a fresh assignment in the next session. If you have merely passed with a low score, that score usually still combines with a good exam mark to give a healthy total, because the exam carries the larger 70%. So a modest assignment score is rarely fatal. Focus your energy on the theory exam, where revaluation and improvement options do exist. Does the submission mode, online or offline, change my status or marks? No. Whether you submitted at your study center by hand or uploaded online, the evaluation and the marks are the same. The only practical difference is that offline and postal submissions sometimes take a little longer to appear, simply because of physical handling. Your proof matters far more than your mode. And a quick, honest note for online program students. If you study a fully online IGNOU program, your assignments are submitted and tracked inside the learning management system with your login, rather than on the open status portal. The principle is identical. Confirm it was submitted, wait the evaluation window, keep your proof, and escalate through your program's support if the marks do not appear. Here is your quick recap, the version to remember. 1. The assignment status portal shows the stage, received, under evaluation, or completed. It never shows marks. 2. Your actual assignment marks appear in the assignment column of your grade card, usually 30 to 45 days after submission and often just before the exam results. 3. To check status, you need only your enrollment number and program code. No password, starting from ignou.ac.in. Student support, assignment status. 4. Not received almost never means lost. Recheck the session, respect the timeline, keep your proof. 5. If it is genuinely stuck, escalate in order. Study center, then regional center, then iGRAM, and only at the very end RTI. 6. Assignments have no revaluation. That is for theory papers only. Let us close with the most common quick questions. How long do assignment marks take to show? Usually 30 to 45 days after submission, sometimes up to 2 or 3 months in peak season. Can I see my marks on the status portal? No. The status portal shows only the stage. Marks live on the grade card. Do I need a password to check my assignment status? No. Only your enrollment number and program code except for fully online programs. Can I apply to get my assignment rechecked? No. There is no revaluation for assignments. That option exists only for theory papers. What if I submitted but it still shows not received after 2 months? Recheck the session, then contact your study center and regional center with your proof and raise it on iGRAM if needed. That is your complete guide to checking your IGNOU assignment status and result. If it made the process clearer, do subscribe to Shri Chakradhar Education, where we simplify every step of the IGNOU journey. For free samples, guides, and one-to-one help, visit ignouproject.com or message us on WhatsApp, and check the linked videos on the IGNOU grade card and result, the percentage calculator, and the handwritten assignment guide to complete the full picture. Guiding IGNOU students since 2010. This is BK Sani, wishing you a smooth submission and marks that show up right on time.